Hi, everybody. I was not expecting to go first tonight, so awesome. Normally I get up here and I perform some really depressing shit. Tonight's going to be a little different. Um, just a little. It's not all going to be sunshine and rainbows, but so this first one is about having a crush with a smidge of artistic license on there. All right, I want to be more than just coworkers, more than just friends. I want it to be me and you until the end. Your smile could light up a whole room. Those jokes you tell got me in my feels. Deflect all you want, you know that it's real. Your puppy dog eyes melt the ice around my heart. I gave up finding someone a long time ago. Then I moved here and met you, and now I just don't know. Please say you feel what I'm feeling. Please tell me it's not all in my head. You like all the music I like. Show me good songs I've never heard before. When you talk about movies, you light up like a Christmas tree. You're so cute when you're insecure or when you're weird about the time you go on break. I'm weird about numbers like that too. I just don't share that info like you do. The way you look at me and side smile when customers are weird, like it's an inside private joke that we've been doing for years. One time our eyes met for way too long. Admittedly, I kind of got lost in your eyes. You freaked out and left for a smoke, and my stomach dropped to the floor. Am I crazy, or did you feel that too? 6 months ago, I would have said when I'm old and gray, it would be just me and my cats, but now I'm not so sure. I think I may want something more. And this one is how I got rejected. Awesome, right? Okay. Um, if I could rewind the hands of time, I would make it so your eyes never met mine. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would make it so I never walked into that shop that day looking for a job. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would have never saw your cheesy ass smile or the way you light up like the sun when you talk about the things you love. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would make it so I never met you, so I never felt this way. I never asked to feel this way. I was perfectly fine dying alone, old and gray with my cats. And then I met you with your stupid self and depreciating jokes and your bullshit, and you made me feel something for the first time in a long time. And I just wish I could make it go away. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would make it so I never felt this way, so I never felt so safe around you, so I never met you, so I never moved here, so I never got close to your proximity at all. I wanted something more, and you shut the door. You ripped out my heart and stomped on it in broad daylight and then peeled out of the parking lot to death metal like I set the parking lot on fire. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would make it so I could never have known what it was like to feel safe with someone for the first time or what a spark felt like, not even a little at all. And then this next one is more of like reflection, self-reflection with a little of reflection, because I can read people, so like I kind of see things when people don't see it themselves. So it's kind of a both bash, I guess. And also, I should mention that like writing my poetry and then reading it is how I like get over my feelings. So like just trying to like move on, you know what I mean? So, all right, last one. I have a crush who's incapable of liking me. Gee, where have I seen this one before? Emotionally unavailable men must be my kryptonite because, man, they get me every time. Sorry, I meant emotionally unavailable man child men must be my kryptonite because they get me every time. I really thought this guy was different. He made me feel safe for the first time around a guy. I really thought things would be different, but someone did him in. So even if there was a chance he thought I was attractive, he would never let me in. Funny, depreciating, and misunderstood. When will I ever learn that damaged goods are never good? He'd rather live in Neverland than out in the real world. Why do I always like men who I think I can fix? He's far too broken beyond repair, yet I let that unfair smile do me in. I'm unprofessional, yet he comes to work stoned every day, so he doesn't have to feel, blurs the lines so it's so much so it's hard to tell what's real, lets everyone walk all over him, a man who everyone knows of, but no one truly knows him, and he likes it that way. Too afraid to live, too afraid to simply just be. At least I live in this hard world, every day sober. At least I communicate. At least I'm still brave enough to take a chance, no matter the cost. One thing I've learned is life is too short to have what ifs. I want to make the most of the life that I have right now, the only one I will remember. One thing is clear: I dodged a bullet, so I can put away my tools, hard hat, and paint, and let this one continue to rust away in the rain. You cannot fix someone who does not want to change, no matter how much you can see their potential. But I'm not broken, and one day I will find someone who gives me what I deserve. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Seph. Let's give her another round of applause. Next up, new from Texas, we have PK.
Hi, I'm PK. My spouse and I are moving here from Texas, and I never thought I'd live in Ohio because I'm from Michigan and everybody talks crap about Ohio. So I have a couple of things to share with you. I am 60 years young and I've been married for 27 years. This one is called Legacy. 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 Who will hear the investment of me? My world was a world of honeybees, walking in the wood to the voices of the trees, swinging like Tarzan in my mind, not Jane. The pace was slow then, measured footfalls to the rhythm of time. Now the softness is all inside. I often feel so alone. This planet calls to me. From the rocks to the stones, it always has been my home. Humans have turned into product and everyone's selling themselves. Voices crying in a nursery dying for affirmation, I'm told. Hold me, see me. Did I break the mold? Clamoring, skimpering for that 15 seconds of fame. What a game. How did we all become the same? Oh, we are seeking blame too. It wasn't me, it wasn't you, them. It was them. But I know that old tune. As long as a villain there be, we become food, fodder, and fuel to an invisible foe. We scream like hornets out of control. It hurts the 60-year ears to see such loss of soul. I am grieving not to turn the page of my past or touch what never lasts. I am grieving our misunderstanding of our hour, to rise and shine in the small sublime and shoulder the weight of each other. To know the unseen of thee, the eternal me, not a swallowing, no, a flower. Opening to creation's creator and our limitless limitation. Only oppressed by our own imagination. We can play in all we have made. It's not what's out there as much as the care within that is key. How much love do you allow your own king and queen to rule? In soft embraces of receiving the praises, do you? Anathema, blasphemy? Only if I become a lord over others. Not when I am. I can only ever be me. A breath I breathe, existing as a microcosm of all. Disconcerting? No. Becoming and being simultaneously, resting in the making of me. Legacy. Do you see too? Or are you still seeking someone to see you? Poem. Thank you. I do appreciate that. This is called Talking the Good Talk by Mother Eagle. Walk among the clouds. They enjoy a good stroll. Dream amongst the stars. They twinkle the twilight. All is open and one need only walk through the doors to enjoy the dance. Speak to the woods and echo with mountains. Walk in the earth like the stars. Put north in your heart, east, west, and south. Speak truth. Speak truth in your mouth. Sweet children of light, hold on to your sea and do not allow age to take memory of flying through clouds and skinwalking with seas, howling with the howlers and swaying with weeds. Hold fast to the inner propensity divine, dance on the edge, embracer of time. Breathe in, breathe deep, play while you sleep. Awaken the ant, cry out to the bee. Speak to the ones that speak the language of trees. Squawk to the hawks, be of good word and talk the talks. Follow the true, dance with colors and speak with red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and blue. Shake the rattles, raise the bowls, sip the cups, and ring the tolls. Healers arise, for the pains are of birth. Make heart's desire flow with great Mother Earth. Dance around fires, make friends with the flames. Court the plant maidens, know lightning's names. Touch the bear during slumber and tell him to wake, to pass to you his gifts and introduce you to snake. Arise to dance, arise to shine with grandmother moon and grandfather time. Shake hands with the winds and build with the stones. Learn the mysteries of blood and bones. Walk above, spread seeds of love, and let us dream the sun to shine upon us all. Poem. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I have one more. And it may take me just a second to find it. Here we go. This is for you. It's called Precious. Precious. That's who we are. Precious. Twinkling stars. Precious. Beings of love. Precious to the stars above. Precious to the earth, our feet. Precious to the skies and seas. Precious to forever beyond. Precious to the seals and ponds. Precious within time and beyond. Poem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, PK. We'll give her another round of applause. Next up, we have Matt.
Icarus. One must imagine Sisyphus as happy while pushing up the boulder. Albert Camus. But what of Icarus? What would you or anyone give to live an unfathomable dream, to accomplish what no one thought was possible before you, to accomplish that which was never imagined before you took flight? So what if you liquefy into nothing and plummet from such a great height you smush on contact? So what if the inky immense infinity of the ocean devours you whole, at least for one glorious second? You felt alive. Most people don't even manage to leave the ground. Thank you. Fragments. I will quest through every land, sea, and sky, ever searching for all those tiny pieces you believed lost. And if I cannot hunt them all down, I will painstakingly shape, carve, and mold new ones from my own blood, sweat, and tears. I will repay the debts that others have forced upon you, with all that inflated interest too. I'll massage every muscle that aches and screams in undeserved pain from every burden you've had to carry, and help you carry them from here onward. I will never heal you completely, but I promise I will try everything, which is less than you deserve, but more than what anyone else seems willing to grant you. Last one. CRT. This pain has a familiar hum to it. It usually lays dormant in the back of my mind. It's like a TV blasting static through thin lead-lined drywall of an old house decaying. This pain I've known most of my life. It will eventually take over. I can feel the sound getting closer as the voices of the past loves drift away aimlessly. The sound forms this wall, numbing me to anything coming from outside, till nothing can penetrate through, just the cold, ever-screeching, sterile static remaining where joy used to be. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Next up, we have Nick with some music.
Hello. I'm gonna play some songs. I think mostly ones that I wrote today, which is rare. I usually do covers. This first one I wrote about 11 years ago. I haven't played it in front of people in about 10 years, so we'll see how it goes together. Got a plan for you and me. One of us is gonna walk away. I volunteer. I used to be in love with you. I wish I could say that that's still true, but it's no. So I am telling you, I am telling you the truth. I am done with you. You say it's not you, it's me. I wonder how that can be. I don't know. This is the last time that you'll look in my eyes and cry and lie. So I am telling you, I am telling you the truth. I am done with you. So I am telling you, I am telling you the truth. I am done with you. Thank you. Thank you. This next one is a little bit newer. I wrote this one like 6 years ago. I was in like a hardcore band down in Columbus. But I just remembered part of a song that I wrote also about 11 years ago that would make a really good outro for it. So we're going to see how that goes. Can keep your feet on the ground. Can help but make a sound. You felt this way for a while. Can't help but fake a smile. Slow it down. Try to keep my feet on the ground. I can't stand the sound. The wind is pushing me around. I can't be you and I can't be me. I cannot be what I can't see. Slow it down. Slow me down. You climbed the mountain once again. And at the top you lost your friend. You took in the sights down below. Try to keep my feet on the ground. I can't stand the sound. The wind is pushing me around. I can't be you and I can't be me. I cannot be what I can't see. Slow it down. Slow me down. Slow it down. I'll try to keep my feet on the ground. I can't stand the sound. The wind is pushing me around. Can't be you and I can't be me. I cannot be what I can't see. Slow it down. Slow me down. Slow it down. Slow me down.
Thank you. Unfortunately, the original song that outro is from is just lost. I can't remember it. But it must have been kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Um,
Wake up, skin and bones. Wake up, all you know. Wake up, by and by. Wake up, o'er the sky. Remember broken dreams. Remember everything. Remember long lost love. Remember the ones you've lost. Start to see again. Start to breathe again. Start to build a life. Start to love again. All these dreams and all these things make us who we are. And all these dreams and all these things make us who we are. They make us who we are. They make us who we are. They make us who we are.
Close enough. Thank you. That one's about 10 years old, I think, give or take. It's old.
All right, let's give Nick another round of applause. And next up, we have Asterpines.
All right, so it's been a minute since I've done one of these, so I'm a little bit, but it's gonna be all right. Yeah. My trap was falling a bit, so it's probably gonna fall during this, but I'll live through it. All right, this first song is "Took You Long Enough," and it's original by me. Right. It's a little. Is it good? All right. you understand what all of this could mean? We could be sitting on treasure, just another submarine. Or do you think that we will always be together? I'm messing up on the lyrics, guys. Let's do it. Let's also out of tune a little bit. Do you understand what all of this could mean? We could be sitting on treasure, just another submarine. Guys, I don't even remember those lyrics. Alright, I'm gonna skip that song actually. That'd be a good idea. Alright. Spinny Leaves. Yeah, I did it last open mic like 2 months ago, so like yeah. Spinny Leaves time. Spinny leaves, foam at the mouth when I see these things. Spinny leaves, oh spinny leaves, foam at the mouth when I see these things. They just look so fun to play with every day. I just really hope that I don't go insane. Spinny leaves, oh spinny leaves, foam at the mouth when I see these things. Spinny leaves, oh spinny leaves, foam at the mouth when I see these things. Yippee. Alright, and then I guess I'll do 2 covers. First one is Brave as a Noun by AJJ. I could go off the deep end. I could kill all my best friends. I could follow those stylish trends. And God knows I could make amends. But I have an angry heart, filled cancers and poppy tarts. If this is how you folks make art, it's really depressing. And it's sad to know that we are not alone in this. And it's sad to know there's no honest way out. I'm afraid to leave the house. I'm as timid as a mouse. I'm afraid if I go out, where am I welcome? I am not a courageous man. I don't have any big lasting plans. I'm too cowardly to take a stand. I want to keep my nose clean. And it's sad to know that we are not alone in this. And it's sad to know there's no honest way out. In this life we lead, we can conquer everything if we just get the braves to get out of bed in the morning. Alright, and then I'll do another cover. I'm not gonna do the full thing, but this is Jewelry by Equipment. I gotta remember the lyrics. And let's think. Wow, blanking on the memory, guys. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I remember the first lyric. So, I'm gonna kazoo it. All right, I'm afraid that's all I got for today.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Asterpines. Next up, we have Karie.
La 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 la. All right. I feel like I must tell you, I'm feeling a little melancholic. So you get some sad ones and maybe some happy ones. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's the way it is. This song I wrote, I was living in a very isolated place in Albania. By choice, I wanted that, and then I started feeling lonely and sad. So that's what it's about. But after I wrote it, the song called someone really fun into my life. So maybe some fun will come tomorrow, because it was really the next day. We'll see. Oh, I haven't played this in over a year, like period. So we'll see what happens. I'm tired of all the songs I know. I try them out, but they just can't come close to this feeling. Everything's fine, but there's something off. Like I'm in paradise, but I'm all alone. By myself in a crowded room. I look around and I'm dreaming of you. And I don't know who you are, just how you'd make me feel, that's all. I've walked this trail before, cut up my shins on the overgrowth. I came for quiet, now I have it and it sounds so loud. It's been a long time since anyone's touched my arm. Find myself in a crowded room. I look around and I'm dreaming of you. And I don't know who you are, just how you make me feel, that's all. We could lie on this big rock and watch the clouds. I'll take you to my secret beach, Let's try that again. We could lie on this big rock and watch the clouds. I'd take you to my secret beach. You'd sing along with all my songs. Tell each other everything we love. You'd make me laugh. You'd touch my arm. I'd make you laugh. You'd touch my arm. But I'm by myself in a crowded room. I look around and I'm dreaming of you, and I don't know who you are, just how you'd make me feel, that's all. Okay, this one's equally low. No, it gets hopeful. I wrote this one on a bus. You might feel like a broken thing, scared to let yourself be loved as you are, but like a butterfly, make it through this painful time, and then you can fly, then you can fly, then you can fly. Metamorphosis ain't that easy sometimes. You break down, you gotta break down all the way. And on the other side, you can recognize you can. You're not the same, you're not the same, you're not the same. You've been transformed. You're this beautiful thing, you've been transformed. You're this beautiful thing, and you can fly, yes, 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 you can fly. Ba, 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 ba. Here's a song about feeling very sad, and then the next one's about the person who made me feel so sad. A twofer. It takes me a long time to say what I mean. My brain is too tired to know what to think. Conversation is just a bit much for me. I've forgotten the things I thought were funny. I promised myself I won't be this way forever. Take a deep breath, 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 take a deep breath. I throw up every time I try to eat. I think too much instead of sleeping. This living's a bit too much for me. Sometimes I just have to leave.
but I promise myself I won't feel this way forever. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. I take a deep breath. 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 And again, I pick up my phone. Look away from the bad news. Read a book and another. I read a book and another. Reality's just a bit much for me. However, I find a way to leave. I promise myself I won't be this way forever. This moment's just a little bit much for me, and this weather's just a little bit much for me, and this year's been a little bit much for me, and this living's a little bit much for me. But it won't, no it won't, no it won't, no it won't, no it won't. It won't be this way forever.
All right, another round of applause for Karie. Next up, we have Cynthia Jones.
Hi. My name is Cynthia Jones. I hope you enjoy this. I wrote this sitting on the back porch. I hope it says blackjacks on top. My lyrics swoop fast and I thought it was a twister. Open your mouth, bitch, catch a blister. Cocoa butter that's in control. All gold diamonds in the steel hold. I'ma lean back like my man Fat Joe. I'ma drop it down ugly like a Super Bowl. This is my time, quote moment to shine. Check out the magazines, I'm making headline. Drop it down like a drop a dime. I'ma stay on my grind cause I'm trying to shine. I'm a flamethrower, so get out your flare. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. I know what I want, but I don't afford. Watch me bust this rhyme with blending control. I'm a dynamic dual, I'm a cut creator. I'm rapping in fields down to the theaters. My lake of my brother, go take a piss. MC Hammer said you can't touch this. Hear my lyrics, your boss will move. Remind you of some good ass southern food. See chocolate on the front row. Guess what I rule? I'm number one, I'm number two. I'm coming live like my man Ja Room. The room temperature's 100 degrees. When you step on stage, you're going to steal. You're going to feel me. I'ma buzz you up like some chronic good wheat. All natural bud without the seat. You see, I fly like an eagle, but I sting like a bee. Bitches nationwide try to imitate me. I'm live coming from Teen Town, but I open up shots and I shut your ass down. Don't change, but I stay the same. Tricks for kids and don't play those games. I'm the head quote, not the tail. Go by my lyrics, got plenty to sell. You thought I was gone, chocolate is back. My pockets got bigger, bankroll is fat. Shut up and put up and get out my way, cause I'm sitting on the front row getting richer every day. Benjamin, Money Green, porterhouse steak cooked well till it. See, I don't change, but I stay the same. Tricks for kids and don't play those games.
All right, let's welcome Karie back up.
Okay. Okay, this is called All My Friends Hate You. And when I'm singing it, I'm imagining all the people who love me saying, fuck him. Sorry, I know I can't curse, but that's what they're saying.
Should've known it when you scared my dog. Should've known by what you said about your mom. Should've known it when you called that lady fat. I should've never let you near me like that. All my friends hate you. Here's a song so you know I do too. Even my mom hates you. Here's a song so you know I do too. You suck. Did you notice how you were uninvited? You tell your stories, now nobody is laughing. You didn't have to say it, everyone could see. You think so highly of yourself, but you're just mean. You're just mean. You're just mean. You're just mean. All my friends hate you. Here's a song so you know I do too. Even my dog hates you. Here's a song so you know I do too. That's right. I'd never wish a person harm. You make all that on your own. I just wish that you would be gone from my mind. And I wish you were better on the inside. All my friends hate you. Here's a song so you know I do too. Even your mom hates you. Here's a song so you know I do too. That's sad. That's all.
All right. Thanks, Katie. Next up, let's see. Alayna Capri, are you here? Yes. All right. Alayna Capri.
All right, can everybody hear me? All right, I got 2 poems for you guys today. Now, I haven't performed in years, so bear with me. This poem's untitled. Tempted to carve my wrist, I work hard to resist. This addiction that grips my heart, evicts my soul, caresses my body, screws me. She fucks me so hard, touches me in all the wrong places, tears my emotions open in all the right places. Just enough to keep me coming back for more, and more, like an addict, slave to her addiction. Is her story fact or fiction? An out of body experience worse than one's worst nightmare, but better than one's best prayer. Do I dare tell the truth? Give one proof of it all. These scars plead guilty to prove innocence. Look deep into the crevices of these wounds. Many moons have passed, but I surpassed all past struggle. I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm still standing, even if I'm standing alone. That's the first one. All right, this second one is called Goodbye. Goodbye to believing you were different. Goodbye to overlooking that you were the same. Goodbye to broken promises and failed futures. Goodbye to the kids, the daughter whose name you asked me to love before her arrival. Goodbye to the family I believed in but never met. Goodbye to false hope and put downs. Goodbye to getting the runaround. Never again will I believe I'm not good enough. Because truth is, I'm too real. I've got too good of a heart for you and those before. Adios to feeling inferior. Goodbye to lending my support, giving my heart, and believing in monstrous love that turned out to be manipulation from the beginning. I'm no better than the next, but at least I don't flex in imperfect perfection. As I look in the mirror, I realize I gave you everything, all of me, for nothing. Even though you meant something, I have to accept I was just convenient. I failed myself for remaining lenient with my worth for you. I can't force you to accept anything, but that doesn't give you the excuse to take everything. You left me feeling unloved and unworthy while I was nothing but encouraging. I wanted you, but it's best I live life without you. So I guess this is so long. To the few conversations we had and the memories we never made. Goodbye to going out my way. Goodbye to the presidents spent in all the internal conflict. Arrivederci to panicking while you were overdosing. Arrivederci to coming too close to losing you. Goodbye to pounding on your chest, to begging and pleading for you to hear my cry regardless that you were too high. Goodbye to being trapped to stress. I can finally rest and give myself the best. It's a relief to breathe, to feel free. Goodbye to making you a priority. Goodbye to believing myself to be less than royalty. Let me reposition my crown and turn my frown upside down. I just wanted to make you happy. I wanted you to like me, so I trusted what you told me. Now I see you sold me false dreams. Like a dummy, I bought into them. You showed me how you never cared, but I didn't want to believe what was right in front of me. Instead, I chose to give you the benefit of the doubt. I tried to give you space to figure yourself out. I wholeheartedly believed you would do me better than those in my past, that you wouldn't throw me away like trash or knock me back on my ass. My bad for having faith, but all of this wasn't a waste. You just don't hold the capacity to connect and could care less about those you affect. I'm so sorry it happened to you, but I created a better me because of you. I'm sure you're laughing at me, but I'm praying for you. Goodbye to your empty words full of damage. Goodbye to my thoughts running rampant over you. Goodbye, in fact, thank you. Because even though you was once dormant, you've awakened my confidence. And believe me, I've waited so long for her. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Alayna Capri. Let's give her another round of applause. And next up, we have Fernando.
Return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude, and it's tearing me apart. It's ruining everything. Oh, I swore I would be true, but honey, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to let it linger? Ooh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew I just wanna be with you. But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do
Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Thank you.
She lives in a fairy tale, somewhere too far for us to find. Forgotten the taste and smell of a world that she's left behind. But it's all about the exposure, the lens I told her. The ankles were all wrong, now she's ripping wings off of butterflies. Keep her feet on the ground, her head's in the clouds. Well, go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle. Bury the castle. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle. Bury the castle. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. So one day he found her crying, coiled up on the dirty ground. Her prince finally came to save her, and the rest she can figure out. But it was a trick, and the clock struck 12. We'll make sure to build your home brick by brick, or the wolf's gonna blow it down. Keep your feet on the ground, heads in the clouds. Well, go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle. Bury the castle. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole. We'll bury the castle. Bury the castle. Whoa, whoa. Well, you built up a world of magic because your real life is tragic. Well, you built up a world of magic. It's not real, you can't hold it in your hand. You can't feel it with your heart. I won't believe it, but if it's true, you can't see it with your eyes. Oh, even in the dark. And that's where to be, yeah. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole. We'll bury the castle. Bury the castle. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle. Bury
see what happens.
He woke up from dreaming and put on his shoes. His way past 2 in the morning. He hasn't been sober for days. Leaning out into the breeze, remembering Sunday. He falls to his knees. They had breakfast together, but 2 eggs don't last like the feeling of what he needs. Now this place seems familiar to him. She pulled on his hand with a devilish grin. She led him upstairs, left him dying to get in. Forgive me, I'm trying to find my calling. I'm calling at night. Don't mean to be a bother, but have you seen this girl? She's been running through my dreams, and it's driving me crazy, yeah, seems I'm gonna ask her to marry me. And even though she doesn't believe in love, she's determined to call her bluff. Who could deny these butterflies? They're filling his gut, waking the neighbors. Unfamiliar faces he pleads, though he cries, but he's only denied. Now he's dying to get inside. Forgive me, I'm trying to find my calling. I'm calling at night. I don't mean to be a bother, but have you seen this girl? She's been running through my dreams, and it's driving me crazy, yeah, it seems I'm gonna ask her to marry me. The neighbor said she moved away. Funny how it rained all day. Didn't think much of it then, but it started to make sense. I can see now that all of these clouds following me in my desperate endeavor to find my whoever, wherever she may.
I'm not coming back. I'm not coming. It's so terrible. I'm terrified to speak. Now what you expect me to be? I'm mixed up. I'll be blunt. Now the rain is just washing you out of my hair and out of my mind. Came in an eye on the world. The feet off the ground. I'm over you now. I'm at home in the clouds. I'm towering over your head.
Guess I'll go home now. Guess I'll go home now.
I'm gonna go home now. We tried. Sorry. I should have zoomed in on my.
Okay,
So everyone forget just how that song ended, and we'll rewrite history with this song. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. And now you're shopping and anywhere. Change the color of your hair, and now you're busy. And did you have to pay that fine that you've been dodging all the time? Are you still dizzy? Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for Running Shoes. And next up, we'll have Regan Strong come up.
I love this place. Something about standing in front of strangers and being able to say whatever you want feels really good. I encourage everyone who's maybe not watching right now or watches in the past. I don't know what all is going on in people's lives, but I almost missed this too. So I like to watch. People watch while I walk. I've been told that walking is like surfing the internet in real life. And it's true. You see all sorts of things you would never expect. All the stuff you'd expect to not be happening near you. Like a detention center downtown Toledo. It's not built yet, and I'm glad I found it before it was built, because now when I ride my bike past and check to see if, the city was annexed by Perrysburg or annexed by Rossford, because, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't need to. Just because downtown Toledo's not going for it doesn't mean that a different city might not step in and be the mayor of that area, which is very ironic given the fact that mayors tell me all the time when I go be an activist that they can only be the mayor of one city. The mayor of my city chose to have construction on a main road during the midterms. Not that many people noticed. The only thing we voted for was to see if we had alcohol on Sundays. There's no mention of testing the water for the data center that's coming adjacent to Rossford. Stuff like that kind of stresses me out. But it's the news. It's hard to find, so I like coming here and talking to all of you about it. It's the stuff you think's not happening, right? So it happens right under your nose when you go to business associations and you wonder who's in the bathroom missing this important congressman talk. Talk to a room full of business owners who aren't into politics. Talk to a room full of people who claim to not care. I wonder how many people who would have been in that room would vote for Mickey Mouse, too, you know? Like 2016 all over again, no good votes, lock her up, lock him up, let's do Mickey Mouse. I didn't realize you could write in your own candidates, even locally. If you know your neighbor, write their name in. Put them, it's like trial, it's like jury duty, you know, like make your neighbors work, I'm just saying. Spread their name everywhere and tell them they're cute like Mickey Mouse. That's part of the reason when I go on stage as Regan Strong, I want everyone to know who I am. Because you should write me in. I mean, not that I'm running for anything, but if you know somebody's name, which is kind of odd these days to know someone's name, you can write them in. And on my way into the midterms, it took 15 minutes to get to instead of 5. I made sure to tell people, hey, you can write in anybody's name. I mean, really, what are they having us discuss these days besides alcohol on a Sunday? So when you look at it that way and you know just from walking around that there's not 1, not 2, but 3 gas stations near you and one was just built, and you start to wonder how, and the mayor says, well, that's Perrysburg. It's down the street, down the block from Rossford, but it's Perrysburg and he can only be the mayor of one city. So how did he give away that land? It used to be Rossford. Rossford said no to cutting down the trees. There's eagles there. But when Perrysburg annexed it and got a truck stop, it's awful convenient to be the mayor of one city. And when I was on Rossford Information, which, you know, we love Facebook sometimes, man, they were saying some crazy childish stuff. Like, who cut the trees down? And then they started up like, you know, turtleneck. I don't like making fun of people unless they deserve it. So I started laughing, not because he has a turtleneck, but because somebody was mad at him. Like, me too. So I didn't go along with it, but you scroll down in the comments, there's 109 comments about these trees. And you scroll down and the mayor posts a picture of his turtleneck. So naturally I put it into AI and I said, don't change the pictures, like keep the pictures as same as you can, but like add construction clothes to him and the Dixie street that he decided to do construction on and for the Ohio midterms. So I posted that and I just waited. I was like, the mayor's the only one that liked it, so I don't think he's gonna. I don't know if he thought it was funny or not funny, but I was clowning on him. I was trying to. It didn't work very well. The 109 comments were all from like 3 people. So you know, again, if you're just thinking about it, people can annex land. So you gotta watch who you're electing because they can do stuff without your decision. And that's why I'm like, write in your neighbor, like just in this group alone, like let me know some names and where they live, which is creepy, but I'm very busy and forgetful. So maybe when the next election comes, I can remember to write them in. I don't know, I don't know how this works. I mean, like, sometimes I feel like an animal, you know, unless somebody like takes me on a walk. And I told that to somebody, and like, what happens if you don't go on that walk? I was like, well, it's animal abuse. You know, I'm gonna call the EPA. Wait, ESPN, ESPA, ASPCA. Like what in the misappropriation of letters, guys? Come on, we can write. The hard part's understanding. But yeah, so watch out for, people annexing places. And when I went and saw that congressman talk, he talked about a grant that not a lot of people know about because Ohio sued. It's called like a One Ohio or something. Ohio sued Big Pharma. We won. That money is being delegated across all, how many counties are in Ohio? Does anybody? All 88 counties have a portion of this pie. And Wood County, which is Rossford, Bowling Green, and Perrysburg, they were thinking Kevlar for their police. So when you think about what Wood County is up to, it's mostly improving the jail, the landfill, and the police. And you watch different towns annex different land and put up data centers, and you wonder what the police and the prison is for. I said, Mr. Congressman, question mark? I never met him. But I said, it's hard to do drugs if you're walking. So, like, can we do the metro parks instead? He's like, gotcha. Never heard that before. Like, who are you talking to? Like, it's not anyone I know. Not that I know anybody. So it's good to have friends. Stay connected. Remember names if you can. It's hard to do. And just make sure you try to write in that thing, the names, that's my best advice for what's the next election, guys? Do we know? I forget. You seem knowledgeable, but I won't ask you again. Someone else in the class. November's my birthday, so we can't be that. Regan Strong's birthday. Make sure you wear a shirt on November. When's the election? I'm just kidding. It is in November. So don't mind my misinformation, but please remember we do have a say, and right now we don't say much. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for Regan Strong. Remember those names. Write them down. I'm impressed some of you knew how many counties were in Ohio. Yeah, I'm impressed now too. Okay. Well, I guess I just don't know that. Now we know that. Up next, we have Jack. He's going to recite some poetry.
It was funny. I was actually like, oh, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. And then they're like, and then Reagan ends. So I'm done. And all right. So I think I already did Percy Bysshe Shelley last time, if I'm not mistaken. So tonight we just have some Shakespeare, and I'm working on some Maya Angelou because I want to throw some variety in here. But first question, 18 or 29? That's the question. So 29. When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring that man's art and that man's scope, with what I must enjoy contented least. Yet in myself these thoughts almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings. Sonnet 29, Shakespeare. And then I have two more. One is not Shakespeare, so would you like Shakespeare or Lord Byron? Byron? I did. Okay, I think I heard Byron first, and I'll do Shakespeare afterwards. Lord Byron was described as mad, bad, and dangerous to know. He was quite the character. But yeah, he was like this emo prince of romantic poetry. And when I was in 8th grade, I did a piece in solo and ensemble for choir, and it was one of his poems set to music. Haven't sung the poem in over 10 years, but recited it. I committed it to memory immediately just because it was so easy to remember the music, and I remember lyrics more than anything else. So, she walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meets in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, hath impaired her nameless grace, which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face. Her thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, yet tell of days in goodness spent. A mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. Thank you. And then we'll close out. I need a volunteer from the audience. Excellent. This is great. No, you can sit down. I have to stare lovingly into your eyes while I recite this. So, for those of you who don't know, the vast majority of Shakespeare's poems were written about a man. He was gay as hell. And which just not a judgment on it, but it was, we don't know who he is. It was a mystery man. Like a good 20 of the 150 sonnets that he wrote were about a woman that critics and analysts call the dark lady, but the vast majority, the hundreds, were about a male figure, and we don't know who it was. Many speculate, but yeah. So I have to. What is your name, my friend? All right, Matt. This is gonna test my acting ability because I'm just a token straight guy, but I'll have to, maintain eye contact. Very passionate. Okay, I'll talk you through it. So, sonnet number 18. It's one that you all know. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course undimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, while in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men have breath and eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Thank you, Matt. Yeah. So I think I've just about exhausted my repertoire of poetry, so I'll spare you anything else. I don't think I know anything. Oh, one more. Thank you all so much for just getting me up here. But in Flanders Field, I don't know if any of you ever heard that. Any of you ever heard of Poppy Day, for instance? Yeah. Yep. So Poppy Day in England especially is like Remembrance Sunday, and it's where we remember the veterans of World War I and veterans overall. But there was a very short poem that was written by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae of the Canadian Army, and you might recognize one or two lines. In Flanders Field, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amidst the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Field. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you with failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Field. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jack. We're going to continue with our little back around. So let's see, Matt, would you like to come back up? All right.
When will I learn the lessons of old, that hope is a double-edged sword, with its false half on one side and its truth on the other? Maybe one day I'll be able to tell which side is which before I swing with reckless abandon. After all, it too came from Pandora's box. Or that the same strings of fate that form a beautiful chrysalis of growth and change make a cocoon to fatten you up for the spiders of despair that lie in wait. Or that being able to remember joyous moments with crystal clear accuracy will become a scab of what once was rather than something to cherish. Or that the shadows we see in the night don't disappear with the sun, but rather become vivid in morning's blinding light. And that the greatest tragedies of life are about to befall me whilst I beg the universe to make them happen. Or that I'll go from asking why do the birds suddenly appear to why do they keep on chirping. Or that no matter what glorious hues and sights the universe bestows upon my eyes, it is mostly a dark forest ripe with predators and dangers beyond my mortal comprehension. Or that while the drops are always dangling from a muse, I should not try to grab it with every last strength in me. It is not a drop of sweet, refreshing morning dew, but rather a drop of mercury ready to make me mad as a hatter. Oh, good. Jack's back. I can do this one. No eye contact. This one's dark. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Macbeth. Thank you, that is all.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Next up, we have Nick M.
All right. I wish a token straight man would recite the most yearning poetry of all time at me. It's kind of nice. But instead, I will have to settle for singing a song to you guys that yearns for the moon. In the morning hours, the moon is lost. She can't be ours. We can't pay the cost. Look to the west. She's died in the sky. Make one last request. With one last goodbye to the moon, I'll lasso her down. If that's all it takes to see you smile. The moon, she's all I want. She's all I need to see when I wake in the morning. So I count the hours. The day turns to dusk, and I'm reunited with the one that I love.
Look to the east. She's starting to rise, shining so bright. The look in her eyes for the moon, I'll lasso her down. If that's all it takes to see you smile. The moon, she's all I want. She's all I need to see when I wake in the morning. I'll lasso her down. I know how it sounds, but the last thing I want is to cause any harm. So I guess that I'll leave her where she belongs. The moon, I'll lasso her down. If that's all it takes to see you smile. The moon, she's all I want. She's all I need to see when I wake in the morning.
Thank you. I wrote that song about the moon, specifically the moon from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Indeed. It's the name of the song. It's very rough, buddy. Bro, imagine like the one girl that you've ever loved just has to be the moon. Girlfriend's the moon. That's how it feels out here sometimes. Like dating, they're all the moon. Something. I don't know. Something. Anyways, here's a song about finding the one that I would like to spend the rest of my life with.
In 2 more days I won't be lonely. Different side of the same old story. Boy meets girl, then he falls and falls and falls. And I look up, you're walking towards me. I breathe you in and my heart starts slowly beating. Faster, faster still. So will you catch me if I fall? Will you chase away all the bad days? They come, you know. But as long as you tell me so, I'll take our love to go. I love the way you keep me honest, hold me true to every promise. Build you this, build you that, do the dishes, take out the trash. The truth is that I love to do it every minute since you moved in. I just like to hear your voice, your tone implies I have no choice. So will you catch me if I fall? Will you chase away all the bad days? They come, you know. But as long as you tell me so, I'll take our love to go. We've had our fair share of challenges. There's no easy way around it. Darling, there's no way to tell you. You're the only thing I couldn't lose. You always catch me when I fall, and you chase away all
The bad days, they've come, you know. But you've always told me so. Thank you. One more? Okay. Man, I don't want to do a cover. I want to do all originals. Shakespeare had a... You guys are stupid. Oh, man. I could. Or I could do the problematic one. I can do the one where he talks about Indians. No, I won't. It's okay. I have the pass. That's crazy. What all other passes can I get while I'm up here? TikTok says I'm black, so like, does that mean? Kidding. Because I'm ginger, so it's like I don't know, it's a thing. I will play Tyler Childers, but I'm gonna do Follow You to Virgie.
Back before these callous hands and all this work, we used to sit out at the flats, acting like we'd live forever, getting high and skipping class. Yeah, I reckon we were heathens, but in her eyes we were saints. And now you're calling all the boys home, 'cause heaven's angels carried her away. So I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so, to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines. Back when all us boys were trying to make sense of all these strings, well, I could see her in the corner, singing along to all our crazy dreams. So I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so, to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines. And I can follow you to Virgie, 'cause that's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary. She can't go no more. And can you see her up there, Cody? I can see her through the pines, saying, boys, be good.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Cool.
Another round of applause for Nick. And up next, we have Asterpines.
All right. Turns out that I wasn't actually forgetting the lyrics. I knew the lyrics, but I thought they came in at a different part of the song, even though they didn't. So I was just being a little dumb, guys. Let's do this. All right, I'm just gonna play the original. I'm gonna play "Took You Long Enough" real quick. That's never mind. I want to. I did want to tune it, and then I was like, nah, it's not gonna be that bad. If I could like tune it real quick, that'd be great. Do you understand what all of this could mean? We could be sitting on treasure, just another submarine. But do you think that we will always be together through rain and shine and snow? And although you seem very keen, I am just checking to be sure. Recipes for destruction fill the smoky walls. Is the aroma of seafood really that strong? Took you long enough to answer. Took you long enough to ask. You'll ask me if we will live forever. I'll be surprised if I'll make it past 36. Took you long enough to answer. Took you long enough to ask. You'll ask me if we will live forever. I'll be surprised if I make it past 36. But I understand the question way too much. The thought breaks in my head like paint thinning through rust. I think the answer's granting immunity through pain. Even though you can't feel it, it all stays the same. And then I'll ask a question. If you promise to look down at your feet as if you're really shook. Took you long enough to answer. Took you long enough to ask. You'll ask me if we will live forever. I'll be surprised if I make it past 36. Took you long enough to answer. Took you long enough to ask. You'll ask me if we can set sail. I'll tell you that ship's way far past.
Yippee!
All right. I think I'm gonna leave it there. No, my cable is broken right now. Oh no.
Another round of applause for Asterpines. And last up, we have Crystal Butler doing some poetry.
Good evening. I haven't performed in so long, so I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. This poem really doesn't have a title. It's just really short. I used to use it as an introduction when I was younger, when we would perform. So here it goes. I am a poet, blessed. God blessed me with this pen because without it, I'd have no other way into college because without it, I'd have very little knowledge. See, my poetry is another world, a world called reality, but my pen moves and takes me to another world, a world called reality. And when my pen moves, it makes this world called reality seem more of a heaven than a hell. It makes me smile instead of cry instead of smiling. It makes these are just our last days, just a saying like, when I grow up, this pen will write my poetry. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to say give it up for Crystal Butler. And give it up to all of you. Thank you so much for coming and performing and listening and supporting. We love it here. And that is it for today. I hope you all have a good night. And we'll see you in 2 weeks at Black Kite.